Good morning, everybody. I'm just having to read the poem again because I forgot to switch the microphone on, didn't I? So there's a whole long chat with no sound when I turned it off. So here I go again. I was trying to do it outside, but the light it's beautiful outside, but to find a spot where my face isn't in the shadow or it's got too much sun and I can't read what I've written, tried so hard. So I'm back inside again. It really is more practical, probably, and easier for me. So you might have to just bear with me taking this inside. I do have Benny sitting beside me. He was in disgrace a little while ago because I went to the loo, came back, and he got my knitting where I'm just casting on quite a difficult cast on to knit a long scarf. And he got into big trouble. There's his tail, you can see now he's jumping off. Much more peaceful for both of us, I think. So this one, it's inspired by an old fellow in the rehab class I'm going to. Most of you will know that I've had a hip operation and I'm now going to a rehab class twice a week for a little while. And there's this old man there who's 87 and he's really quite twisted over and his knees won't straighten and he's so determined to get strong. He really, I'd say he had difficulty walking, but he makes himself walk. And he walks quite well. But his wife is very sick. She's had a brain tumour removed and they took quite a big piece out and she's lost herself, really. And he's taken care of her. He does have two daughters who are very supportive. And I think they're there whenever they can, but he does the most of it. And I'm so impressed with him. I did tell him as I was leaving on Thursday, I said, I just think you're amazing. So I do feel when people, it's always good to tell someone what you think. This fellow worked in the abattoirs for 50 years, lumping heavy sides of animals. And so it's no wonder his poor body's copped a beating, really. Anyway, here's my poem. When old age catches up with you, body's wearing out, and even though you're still feeling young inside, life becomes challenging in so many ways. You might be there with your loved one beside you, or perhaps you've drifted apart and you're there unhappily together. Or perchance you're living on your own. Then, when the challenges begin, it's very difficult. Maybe there are falls to contend with, illness or loss of the ability to do everything that's always been easy. There's talk of hospitals or nursing homes where you're tucked away from all you've ever known, with strangers taking care of your needs as you wait in God's waiting room. Believe me, for it does come to every one of us. It's daunting in so many ways. When old age catches up with you, it's a time you'd rather not see. Sometimes it's your loved one who suffers first. Excuse me. You're travelling along quite well for many a day until suddenly a curveball hits one of you fair and square, right where it hurts the most. We've had it once when that old curveball occurred, but we got through it. The big fellow worked so hard to get well. And as for me, I survived with all the hugs and the love that surrounded me, the love and support I'll never forget, until now when we're muddling along very well, grateful for each day we've been given. I'm seeing an old man, bent and twisted. He's in the rehab class with me, Benny. He's had a hip come on, sit down, fella. He's had a hip, come on. He's had a hip, two knees all new. His curveball has hit him and his wife. His wife has had a brain tumour removed. And in doing so, she's lost herself, lost in a fog she'll never come out of. His love for her is obvious as he cares for her every day, every hour and every minute. They've been together for over 60 years, in actual fact, a lifetime of love. I see him now working so hard, this 87-year-old man, striving to do his best to be strong, to take care of his wife until he can't. The till death us do part is his meaning of life. She doesn't know the depth of his love. She will never know this love that is forever written within his old heart. It seems to me it's a love story that is timeless, to be honoured in so many ways. I salute him, this courageous and brave old man, as he continues along this path he and his wife would never have chosen. So be gentle then if and when you walk this path, or when you have someone who's older than you and you watch them stumble in a metaphorical way. Be gentle and kind, knowing that you too will get to this stage. And I think as I ponder all of this once again, when I think that one day I'll travel to my home in the stars, I'm glad I have faith that there'll be love waiting for me. I'll be home in a different place. And maybe one day I'll return to this earth to live and to learn to love once again. Hope you enjoyed it. It was a bit of a long one. It wasn't really meant to be, but there you go. Enjoy your day, your night, your weekend, and wherever you are, I hope you find peace in your day. I do know that there are many who are not feeling peaceful today. So send you my love. Take care.